Can't make the demons wait.
Would you look at that? Wildlife has flocked to the village. Cleansing the trees of corruption was worth it, so it seems. Hey, we did something good.
Beautiful.
Mega Larosos. Saros. That's quite the impressive name for basically just a big elk.
We're gonna rest after this fight.
Oh. And here are some undead. But they are not very powerful. Leather armor +2. Cat's boost. Ooh, those boots give a +4 bonus on dexterity. And the movement doesn't provoke attack of opportunity. And if they are worn together with the Owl's Cowl, the enhancement is +6. And additionally +5 bonus on initiative rolls. Nice. Here you go, Woljif. Ah, but with that, the belt of dexterity doesn't do anything anymore. So we can give it to Aru. Here you go. And where can we rest here? Ooh, someone's coming. Run! Are there no cultists or something? And I want to rest. Here I can rest. Go Ivo. 2, 4, 6. Everyone is ready. Brother Lann, you're a good guy and all, but you're a little rough around the edges. You still got that cave look about you. You don't know how to act, and your jokes ain't all that either. I can give you some lessons if you want. I'm always happy to help a pal. Sure I do. Just as soon as I finish reading this collection of essays on how to travel in a party without a deadbeat liar without killing him. Oof. That wasn't the best joke.
Here we go.
I know, I'm walking back. No, no, no. And let's just pursue them. Let's see what they're up to. I don't think Ublrig will be pleased, though. No matter what they're up to. They even put a trap here.
I'm here.
Seriously?
Where else would I be? Might be trap, might be treasure. You're right behind me, right?
Oh, come on. A maze of traps. So, one at a
Pretty
time.
good, aren't I?
And that
My tail
one.
is twitching.
There's
Must be a
another one.
sign. This is my kind of work.
And then this one. You go, Woljif. You're the wargraph of this game.
This is my kind of work.
There was the ghost we helped. Where is it?
Pretty good, aren't I?
Alright. How did they put the traps there? By running away from us.
Can't hide from me.
Don't mind me.
Oh, great. The thieves stare at you fearfully, weighed down by their loot. Why did you chase us? You know what? Get lost. I'll leave your loot here. The thieves reluctantly drop their loot on the ground. Fine, have it your way. Let's get out of here, boys. Nice. An intimidating bard.
Might be trap, might be treasure. My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Oh. There was a trap.
Something
There's so many
wrong?
traps here. Here. There.
This is my kind of work.
But the question is, what exactly does Ublrig want to see here?
This is my kind of work.
Just wanted to
I
go
can
to
handle it.
the stone, right? So let's have a look at that. Ah, the monitor lizards are new.
Can't make the demons wait.
Many more animals. I think we have to go here? No. Here. Where the big fight happened. And everyone is still left in place.
Don't even try not answering me. If you fail me, you tricksy lump of rock, I swear on Pelura's backside, I'll crush you into rubble with my bare hands.
Yay, it's voiced. Ublrig glowers at the stone as if it saw an enemy. That's right, show it no mercy. I give you a hand.
Hear that? Show me up a second time, and there won't be a third.
Ublrig eyes the stone threateningly. What exactly are you hoping to hear?
I don't know. Anything but silence will do.
Alright, Ublrig, go on. Do it.
Right. Don't let me down.
Ublrig carefully presses a broad palm against the stone's surface. Let's see if it's... Ooh. It's a portal and another griffin. This time, the stone responds instantly, and not with a faint shimmer like the last time, but with a blinding light. You can make out a winged figure in the radiant glow.
Yes! I knew it! I knew it!
Ulbrig's deep laughter turns into a war cry. You got an answer?
Not in words, but words are not needed here.
What exactly was this griffin?
It was a manifestation of my god. The first I've seen since I woke up in this mad world of yours. My god is alive, don't you see? And that means part of Sarkorian still lives as well.
Where exactly does this portal lead?
I have no idea, but I'll find out very soon. Well, are you coming with me?
Alright, let's go.
Let's go, you say. Let's run, say I. Let's fly.
Aw. He's kinda cute when he's excited. And back to the griffin. What? What happened? Was the problem that I looted something? Can I still leave? What was that? Weird bug. Suddenly fight against an unseen enemy. That village doesn't look too nice. Bit broken. Where are we?
Let's see what we can do.
Can't believe my eyes. It is like I'm back in Sarkorian. Let's go down there, War Chief. Looks quite tribal. Huh, there are people. Did we travel through time?
Got this one.
An ancient Sakorian hymn praising the spirits of nature has been carved into the stone.
Here we go. All right.
A depiction of the world tree can be seen on this mossy stone. This is how the Sakorian imagined the universe to be. Oh, you don't look that good. Well, geez, there's something not right about that there horse. That horse there, I guess. The damn thing might be plagued.
All right.
A scene from the myth of the Great Hunt has been carved into the ancient stone. At the center is a depiction of the divine wolf.
We won't fall here.
It's just a horse. That was easy.
I can handle it.
Let's see if we can interact with those people there. Be kinda interesting. Help! They're going to eat me! Or do we see like the last days of this village?
First come, first served.
Devoured guard woman. Oh. The demons. I think those thingies. Boga. Devouring the people. Then taking them. A bit like the Vescavers, I guess. But we did it. I told you, no mages. The young woman shakes a lock of dark hair out of her face and casts a look of frustration at the big man worn in a marine armor. She's breathing heavily after the battle. She's a really cool portrait. Come now, Yeza. The warrior swipes the sweat from his brow with his broad hand and shakes his head. There's no irritation in his calm voice, only wariness. I received reports about the hunger that moves at the south gate. I had no time to stop and think. Well, make sure you do next time. That stench of sorcery. She makes a show of wafting away the air in front of her face. I can hardly hear Serena through it. The goddess is displeased. Well, I'm sorry, Isa. Next time before I ride off, I'll have a good old think first and I'll just let the demons run amok in the Gundrun. The big man shrugs. Boy, is he buff. Look at those arms. And forgive me for stinking. Come next time bathing day, I make sure to scrub my armor. The expression turns pained, and she raises her narrow hand sharply in the air. Enough! Talking to you is impossible. You're behaving like a barbarian in front of our visitors too. Her amber eyes lose some of their frostiness as she surveys your party. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Someone may have forgotten how to act like a chieftain, but I still remember the laws of hospitality. Welcome to Gundrun, travelers. Serena promised me to lead you here, and here you are. The warrior casts an appraising glance at you. So you're them, the outlanders from those hazy prophecies. If you come in peace, then you are well met. And welcome home. She smiles at Ublrig. Wait, you were expecting us? She was expecting you. The man in the Numerian armor casts a sidelong glance at his companion. We both were. She glares back at the warrior, but a smile quickly returns to her face. The great Serena caught the scent of one of your party during the heavenly hunt. Many nights passed. It was you. Her gaze fixed on Ublrig. The moments you woke, Serena knew. Oh, the spirit of all Sarkorians is strong in you. I can sense it now too. Serena, you say? Never heard of that goddess, but that's no surprise to me, we've got a lot of them. Trailing off, Ulbrig strokes his beard. We had a lot of them, I should say, in the old days. It doesn't matter that you don't know our goddess. What matters is that she knows you. Huh, can't argue with that. And if she knows me, maybe she knows my god as well? How did I wrong ever? Why won't he answer me? Serena knows all. She she will most certainly help you. So, who exactly are you guys? The one proudly steps forward, partially blocking the warrior. I am Isena, the shaman of the tribe, guardian of our traditions, spiritual mother, and conduit of the will of the last goddess of Sarkorian. The man politely ducks his head.
And I'm Sigvan, the chieftain of his place.
More like headmen, Sakorian chieftains don't drop elbows with mages, and they don't wear Numerian metal on their chests. The shaman points a delicate finger at Sigvan's armor. For the first time, a shadow of irritation passes over the man's face.
No, I am a chieftain, Isa. I've been protecting this town with a weapon in my hand for going on 10 years already. And I'm going to keep doing it, even if you think everything I do, every breath I take, even the way I scratch my ass is wrong. Even if our ancestors spit on me from the skies above, I'm going to keep doing it.
We are the leaders of this town. They are the last inhabited lands of all Sarkorian, and we take pains to preserve our heritage.
It is painful, alright? We're preserving a boot that lost its pair, Sigvan mutters. And what about you, strangers? Aren't you going to introduce yourselves?
Ah, come on, let's be honest. I am Logan Aldori, Knight Commander of the Crusaders, leader of the 5th Crusade. Because I think it might be interesting if we leapt through time, they could be confused about the 5th Crusade.
Really? If I'd known, I would have put on my dress armor. Oh wait, I don't have any.
Is that the Sakorian humor? So, Serena, who exactly is that? Oh, you know her, trust me. She smiles cryptically. Serena is one of the most remarkable beings you have ever met in your life. But we will have time to talk about her later. Not here, and not now.
What kind of answer is that? You're saying the Serena of yours brought us here? Then it must have been for a reason. Take us to her.
Patience is a virtue. You will see Serena, I'm sure, but it might be difficult. Either way, before you go to her, you should visit the town. Our tiny, but still living, piece of Sarkorian.
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I almost lost hope of seeing fellow Sarkorians alive ever again. I nearly went mad with grief when I saw the stone of voices was silent and there was no one to answer me.
You can't imagine how delighted we were when our stone suddenly came to life. It had always been silent, as far as I know, and then suddenly, the shaman's voice wavers.
The point is, today you are guest of Gundrun. You will see Serena later, soon, but not until she herself wishes it.
So, where exactly are we? Isena sweeps her arm out wide in a fluid gesture, starting her braces jingling melodically. This is Gundrun, the last stronghold of old Sarkorian, the land that will resurrect our great homeland's former glory. The warrior continues, echoing her passionate tone. A path of barren land on the very edge of the Worldwound. A little town of refugees, and worth as much as a beggar's spittle on a country road. His voice becomes serious. And our home, which we will fight for till the last drop of blood is spilled.
I look at the two of you and I don't know what to think. Part of me feels like I never left home. You talk like we talked, and you look like you could be my own kin. But at the same time, you're strange, as if you just came down from the moon. And you're just as confusing for us. You and I look of an age. Might even be slightly older. But then again, you're also old enough to be my great-grandfather, and you saw Sarkorian back when it was still green. It's enough to make your head spin. Should I talk to you like you're just another townsman, or pay my respects to you as an honored ancestor? I guess we leapt through time. None of that now. Honors and ceremony is the last thing I need. A fair amount of time has gone by, and I know, and a lot has changed in the world. But we chanced to meet, and we accepted each other. And if we seem strange to each other, well, no matter, we get used to it.
Where exactly did this place came to be? Its origins are linked to the fall of old Sarkorian. It is a story of the sorrowful days when the caravans of refugees, dreaming of salvation, reached out to Ustalath. The immortal principality of Ustalath is a fog-shrouded nation of countless horrors, and a once proud realm that suffered under the clawed hands of the Whispering Tyrant for centuries. Back then, our ancestors did not know that our neighbors were, how should I put it, none too honorable. Our people were looking for a place to sleep and a piece of bread, but they were met with a wall of pikes. The Ustalav didn't want to let their refuge in, so our people were forced to turn back. And Gundrun, a small fishing village on the border, became the refuge of those poor souls. A good 100 years have passed since then, and to this day, we are none too fond of Ustalavs, to put it mildly. And rightly so. Of course, I'm not one of those who claim that every person Ustalav is a rotten scoundrel. Not that nonsense. It's every second person. Wow. She nods. And this is the first time you have seen these two agree on anything so far. I want to hear your story about the demise of Sarkorian. Oh, it happened a long time ago. 100 years have passed since the demon hordes destroyed our shining land. Not a day goes by that I do not grieve for it. My heart's wound still bleeds. I imbibed the pain with my mother's milk. Couldn't you have imbibed something useful, like which mushrooms are safe to eat, or when's the best time of the year to plant turnips? Sigmund's murmured commentary trickles into the conversation. And this man had the blood of Sarkorian chieftains flowing through his veins. You shouldn't have spent so long roaming as a soresword, Sigmund. The ways of those ungodly Numerians are set too deeply in your mind. Senna casts a withering look at Sigmund. Well, you're both right in your own way, Ublrig chuckles. And you're both idiotic children in your own way too. You're arguing and needling each other just like we did in my clan. So, who exactly were you fighting just now? Well, we don't really know ourselves. We call these creatures the hunger that moves. Small demons stuff themselves inside the skin of a dead man and off they go. Disgusting. They did not always come so close to the town. We haven't had a cause to look into them before now. She seems generally alarmed. Can you maybe finish the story about Sarkorian? Right, Sarkorian. Sarkorian should have endured for thousands of years, but it fell in a single night. It must have been the will of the gods. Sarkorian fell in a single night because it had turned a blind eye to the cult of Deskari for too long. The will of the gods had nothing to do with it. It was the will of a real Vorlesh. Devious scum. Ublrig spits on the ground. Her face twists with resentment. That name. I don't want to hear it. May it sink into oblivion. After that one, how could anyone trust a mage? Sigh. The right time and in skilled hand, any tool can be useful. He shrugs as if the argument is now settled. Yeah, thanks, not suspecting any mages. I want to take a look around the town. The warrior perks up, stretching and flexing his muscles. You're right, we've done enough talking. We can't hang around all day, can we? Isa, you stay here if you want, but I've got a trade council soon. Sigmund offers a nod farewell and strides off, his troop following him behind. And they are just standing guard. I see you can't wait to get a look at our town, but give me just a few more minutes. There's something you must know without delay. You have appeared on our doorstep on a difficult time. An unknown sickness has swept through our town in recent days, and Sigmund has quarantined Gundrun's right bank. I wanted to heal the sickness using the power of the great Sirena, but Sigmund won't even let me near the afflicted. He packed them all into one building and put a guard on the door. He sent out for a healer from Numeria, and now he's just waiting for them to arrive. But will the sick last that long? If only someone could have convinced that bull-headed man to let me help. It is not just that. There's no way to reach the other bank now. I trust you'll find a solution. I see you later at the Wolf's Home. Our conversation is still to come.